A big hello to all my wonderful future doctors out there. I hope the Josh is really high because yes, the exam date is near. But do we have anything to fear? No, Baba. Why to fear when Jasmine Ma'am is here? So that's a tagline that I used. But yeah, I cordially welcome you to our channel. And today I am here with a very important video. The first video has to be really important, right? So there's a 1 month strategy. I know 1 month, it's slightly 3 days ahead, but still, this particular video is going to be really helpful for you. So first things first, you know what, you cannot just study blindly. I study from here, I study from here, I study let's say for 5 hours one day, for 10 hours the other day, for 14 hours the next day. I don't have sleep on the other day that is coming around. That does not work, my dear children. You should be having a strategy in front of you, a smart strategy with which you can possibly score the best or the bestest within these few days that is left in front of you, and I am here for that. I'll be telling you how you can divide your day into multiple slots, how many hours should you study, how you should be tackling biology, how you should be tackling chemistry, physics. All of them have different approaches. I hope you know that. And I'll be also telling you the must do things that you should be knowing if you are someone who is a NEET aspirant or if you are someone who want to be a doctor in future. So let's get ahead with the strategy. Starting with the first thing that we have over here is that one last push can actually change everything out there, my dear children. So I do not know how far have you come with your preparation, what all did you do throughout the year. We are all new, right? We are all new over here. We are meeting for the first time. But my dear children, you still have certain days with you. These days that you have in front of you could change a lot of things around in your life in the next 4 to 5 years. So make sure you are not hesitating yourself from giving out that last best push that you can, and here we are to guide you with that. So the must do things that you should be knowing is set your target for the next day. So I know what I am going to do the next day. It's not like I am blank. The next morning I wake up, I have no plan. I struggle to plan things out. I struggle to find my books. It will be lots of hodgepodge and you will be wasting up too much of your time. Let's be straight to the point. Set your target for the next day. In that way you are going to be more clear. Second thing, sleep is a must. So people generally, what happens that they study a lot and mess around their sleep cycle. Please do not do that. Okay, compulsorily, my dear children, you have to have compulsory 6 to 7 hours of sleep. What will happen if you do not have this? I'll tell you. So basically just think that Jasmine Ma'am is studying, okay, throughout the night I am studying. What happens in the daytime? I'll be sleeping. Arey Baba, your body needs sleep. It will be definitely letting, it will be alarming yourself that, hey Jasmine, you have to take a nap. You have to take a nap. And this will be so frequent that your study cycle will also be disrupted. So why to do that? Give your body enough time to rest. Okay, 6 to 7 should be those hours, at least 6 to 7. I'm telling you, it's actually 8 hours, but okay, even if you sleep for 6 to 7, that is a great deal out there. So please make sure you are sleeping really well. It does not matter what time you are sleeping. Whatever time you are sleeping, you should complete your 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Okay, actually it matters at what time you're sleeping as well. But being a NEET aspirants during these time, I know it will be difficult for you to have a perfect timeline but I'll recommend you to follow one though. Yeah. Now third thing, test yourselves in every 3 days. I won't recommend that every single day you have to give a mock test and things like that. I know practically it might not be possible for children who have not completed their syllabus as of now. So first of all, I'll request you, please complete bit by bit of your syllabus, and on every third day you should be definitely giving a mock test. For sure. And in this mock test, you will be sitting for 3 hours, 20 minutes straight. For what? For 3 hours, okay, not 3 minutes, 20 seconds. 3 hours, 20 minutes for what, my dear children? For having a practical example of how you will be behaving on the day of your examination as well. Will you get tired? Will my mind get distracted? All of this thing could be regulated, and also it helps in analyzing the time that you're taking for solving each and every question. And after doing the mock test, what are you going to do? You are going to analyze whether you have did some mistake or you have done some mistake or not. Okay, whatever mistakes you are doing, you have to put it down in the error book. This error book is something that will be helping you rectify all your mistakes, and it will be helping you not to repeat those mistakes on the day of your examination as well. So please test yourselves in every 3 days. You should be giving a mock test for 3 hours 20 minutes straight. Okay, now this is the last time that you have 30 days. I would not recommend you to go line by line through everything out there. If you have your notes, refer that, or please go ahead with one short chapter videos. Okay, please go ahead with one short chapter videos. Okay, and in there, okay, whatever one shot people are doing, they might be helping you solve certain questions. Please solve the questions as such. Okay, but please make sure you're not investing too much time into studying things because you do not have time. When I'll be showing you the time, you will be astonished that actually we just have limited time and we have to use it very carefully. Okay, so please set these things clearly in your head. And now we'll go ahead with the next question that we have, that is, for how many hours should you actually study? For how many hours do you think you should study? Can you comment it down in the comment section? Can you comment it down? What do you think, for how many hours you should study during your NEET preparation? Well, my answer to this question would be 12 hours. And it's not just my answer. A lot of the teachers out there tell it's for 12 hours. But I am not telling you, bacha log, that you have to study for continuously for 12 hours. No, that would be the biggest blunder anyone could do. And I'm telling you, no one can actually do that. We are human beings. Our body have a feeling to rest as well. So please do not do that mistake. Study for 12 hours. But what you can do is you can segregate your time into 4 hours, 4 hours and 4 hours. Ma'am, in that way also we are basically studying for 12 hours. No. So when you have an aim that is higher, my dear children, at least you'll try to reach up there. If I have aimed 2 hours, I'll study. Probably, okay, you might be doing it. Then you'll say for 2 more hours, I'll study. That also you could do. But the next, next 2 hours slot that you have booked, probably I don't think you would be able to make it. So better have a higher aim that I am going to study for 12 hours. I am going to break it down into 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. And in this 4 hours, I am going to study as ma'am is telling over here. Okay, now if you have some other suggestion, obviously you can follow that as well. But with what I know, I would recommend this would be the best way to study. So 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour slot for each physics, chemistry as well as biology. Okay, done. Now over here, my dear children, 5:30 to 6:30 if you are studying. I am taking just a random example. So 5:30 to 6:30 is like morning 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. Morning, you're fresh, you can tackle physics, so you have a lot of numerical questions and things like that, right? Now over here, what you can do is study for 55 minutes. Okay, what are you left with? You're left with 5 minutes. You're left with 5 minutes. Take a break. Okay, don't go out anywhere. Just sit there. Just sit there. Listen to some music, or probably just shut yourself down and just sit there. Okay, 5-minute break. Now you studied for 55 minutes, so you deserve a 5-minute break. Now my dear children, in the next 6:30 to 7:30, again you're going to study for 50 minutes. How many minutes? 50 minutes. Now what are you left with? You're left with almost 10 minutes. Again, repeat the same process. For 10 minutes, shut your body down. Okay, not doing anything. You're just relaxing. You are just relaxing, my dear children. Okay, you need relaxation. You know, we have a very less concentration span over there. So you cannot obviously stress your body to do a lot of work. No, it won't be able to do. Now you have 7:30 to 8:30, my dear children. At this point of time, again, you are going to study for 40 minutes. So you have 20 minutes time. This 20 minutes time you can probably utilize for exercising or whatever you want. Okay, for exercising or whatever you want. 20 minutes is there. Okay, I would recommend you to basically would say just rest around there. That will be the best thing. And then 8:30 to 9:30, at this particular point of time, I am not going to suggest you to take a break. 60 minutes straight. This is the final lap of your 4-hour preparation. So basically, you would be needing a 60-minute sum up of everything that you have done. Okay, at least last 10 minutes you need a sum up. 50 minutes you can study next thing, that whatever you had in your mind. And in that way, we have possibly studied for what? 60 plus 40 is 100 minutes, 100 and then 150 minutes, and then something 150 plus 55, basically around around 205 minutes we have completed over here itself. Okay, so you get it, and that is really, really important, my dear children. And how much time we have taken break for? So basically 30 and 35 minutes we have taken a break in this 4 hours. Now it might sound really simple, the 30-35 minutes break is not, it's very small, my ma'am. So but over here if you see, for 55 minutes if you studied 5 minutes break is fine. Yeah, then you studied for 50 minutes, then 10-minute break is fine. You are taking enough break in between. Don't just count 35 minutes. No, not like that. How many breaks you're taking in between, that matters the most. Now 9:13, please, you have your breakfast and everything, and after that, by exercising, I didn't mean that you go for cardio and things like that. Just do random stretches and things like that. It will be a lot more better. If you do much exercise, probably you might get drained over here. You won't be able to study for 60 minutes over here, right? Now, from this 9:30 to 10:30 that you have, you need to have your breakfast, and obviously over here also you should be having some nuts in the morning that will boost you up. Yeah, some good amount of water, please hydrate yourself. Yeah, now at 10:30, after finishing your breakfast and everything, after taking a break, it's almost 1 hour gap that I gave you from here to here. There's 1 hour gap where you are having a breakfast, you are doing a lot of other things, and now we're sitting again for the next subject, that is chemistry. 10:30 to 11:30, same thing. For 55 minutes I'll study, 5-minute I'll break. 50 minutes I'll study, 10-minute I'll break. 40 minutes I'll study, 20-minute I'll break. In that way, I am basically reserving my energy for future use. And 1:30 to 2:30, straight 60 minutes, I am going to continuously study. Again a break. 2:30 to 4:30 I have a break. This time it's for 2 hours. 2:30 to 4:30 is basically for 2 hours. In that 1 hour probably I can have food. I will be having my food, and apart from that, you can do whatever you want, but do not go directly sleep there. Okay, after food I'll recommend you do something, whatever you like. Okay, do something that you like. Probably if you are someone who likes solving questions, you can do that as well. It's your choice, my dear children. And after that, after the food, my dear children, after some time, probably 30 minutes after your food, you can have a sleep, a small nap, my dear children. It will make you a bit fresh. Okay, so after having a nap, you're back again after your 2-hour thingy. 4:30 to 5:30, you're gonna start with biology. Again, the same thing repeats in order. Okay, now 8:30 you are free. 8:30 you are free. What do you do after 8:30? Obviously you have your food, and please utilize at least 1 hour. Okay, at least 1 hour. Probably 8:30 to 9:30 you had your food. 9:30 to 10:30, please refer through your weak areas, whatever you felt you were weak, or probably if you have an error book where you are writing down your errors, just go through it once. It will be really, really helpful. From 10:30 then to 5:30 you are gonna sleep. You are gonna have enough amount of sleep. Now dear children, you can mend it in whatever ways you want. Okay, but this is a tentative idea that you can follow. If you are someone who feels stranded, obviously you can follow this. Okay, and according to, for example, some subjects for you might feel that it does not need 4 hours. You can tally it accordingly, but make sure you're taking breaks, enough breaks, and you're hydrating yourself. You are sleeping properly. If you follow like this, I don't think anything is compromised over there. Yeah, 12 hours we are going to target. We are going to target for 12 hours. Cool? Works. And now this is about the normal days. On every third day, what you are going to do, you are going to also have what? A test. You are also going to have a test. So probably instead of having a 2-hour break, you should be taking it to 1 hour, and in that case probably by 7:30 you are going to finish. Yeah, 7:30 you are going to finish, and then take a 1-hour break until 8:30. From 8:30 start giving the mock test that you are having. At least one mock test that you are having straight for 3 hours 20 minutes, and give the exam. Okay, you can lessen the time up over here wherever you want, but one day, after every 3 days, my dear children, after every 3 days, continuously, you have to do mock tests. You do not have an option without doing that. Cool? And for that, we bring you Abhyas NEET Test Series 2025. Please not be worried that we are asking you to pay money. No, we are not asking you to pay any money. So there will be 5 full-length free mock tests. Okay, there are just 5 full-length free mock tests that you can give. How to give that? Basically, the link will be given in the description box. You go to the website, you do all the things needed, and then you can appear for the free mock test out there. We call it Abhyas NEET Test Series 2025. So probably we have taught KSET, and we are teaching for Comet and a lot of other examination, my dear children. So we thought, why not NEET aspirants? Probably they also might be needing help, and a lot of you would not be be able to, let's say, afford money for buying mock test or being enrolled into some course. So this is the least amount of thing that we could do, and that is 5 full length free mock test, and there will be paper wise solutions as well that would be given to you, and there will be rank predicted also. The marks that you're putting out there, you can predict your rank. In that way, you know where do you stand. And apart from all of these things, my dear children, be very sure of one thing, that we are going to help you by helping you solve the previous year papers, that is PYPs. So past 5-year papers, we are going to solve it. Physics, chemistry, biology, each of them would be solved right in this particular channel. Okay, starting from 7th of this particular month. If you are in, my dear children, comment down that I am going to give this paper, I am going to take this paper seriously, I am going to solve it with you ma'am or with you sir. Okay, so you have to tell me I am in the comment section, and my dear children, I hope I am helping you out in some or the other ways. Going ahead with how you should be tackling biology, chemistry as well as physics. So for biology, I'll recommend you to give 2.5 days for one unit at least. Not all the units need 2.5 days, okay, but at least that. For example, I say 14 days for your PU1 or probably your class 11th, and then 12 to 13 days for your PU2. That means basically you are finishing up 27 days. 27 days starting from today, you just have 27 days. So if you want, you can reduce, you can make it 12 or probably 11, that depends upon you. But I'll recommend at least give 2.5 days for one unit. So this is the first unit, second unit, third unit, fourth unit and fifth unit. In the case of your, let's say, 11th grade, okay, fourth unit and the fifth unit, where you're talking about plant physiology and animal physiology, my dear children, please give it enough amount of time. Okay, please give it enough amount of time. If you think the 2.5 days are not cumulative enough, give itself probably 3 days, 3.5 over here. Works 3.5 days over here to complete the whole set. Rest of the chapters, probably rest of the units, you can give 2.5. In that way, you're going to complete within 14 days. You have to arrange an order. Whichever is easy for you, you have to arrange in that order. Talking about your grade 12th, again 7th unit, which consists your genetics and evolution. Genetics and evolution, I would recommend you to give it more days, probably 3.5 or again 4 days. Rest of the things, as I said here also, you can give 2.5 for this unit, and you see how much is left. So 7 gone here and 4 gone here. Okay, 5 gone over here. So 5 plus 7 is basically 12. 2 days are left, and 2 days you can give for the third unit. Similarly, you can allocate your days over here as well according to what you're weak at. You're not weak at, you can allocate a date plus, but you have to make sure you are completing your 11th grade within 14 days with this as a target. My dear children. Similarly, you're going to complete your PU2 or basically your 12th grade within 12 to 13 days. Basically, it should be just 12. Accordingly, you should be dividing your time. 7th unit that contains genetics and evolution should be given much more time than anyone else. Because why? Because it is the most important thing. You get so many questions out of this, right? So I'll say 3.5 days or 4 days could be enough for completing this unit. It's not chapter wise. I'm not telling you chapters. I'm talking about units. You have to complete it. You do not have time. My dear children, open your ears and listen to me. You do not have time. Yes, you would have to make certain sacrifices over there with last few days left for your NEET examination. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to tell you a practical thing. I can tell you have enough time, but do you have it? No, we do not have it. When we have that realization, we would be working hard. It's not about being anxious. No, Baba, you should not be anxious. You can actually do it. Do you think? Can you answer me one thing? Have you given your best until now? Ask to yourself and tell me. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, and my mobile beeping out. Yeah. So, have you given yourself the best chance, or have you given the best yet? Do you think so? If you do not, then please follow this timetable religiously that I'm giving you, and I'm telling you, you are going to ace the examination. At least you will be far more better than what you are right now. So let's take it all, okay? Let's give it our all and be the best over here. Now, how to tackle chemistry and physics? You know, chemistry is divided into inorganic, organic and physical. right? So basically I'll recommend you to tackle any two of them very in a strong way. Okay, so you should be knowing any two in strong way, probably organic and physical you can take. Make yourself really strong at it. Okay, you have 10 days, that means 20 days are gone. 20 days are gone. Rest of the days, that is 6 to 7 days, that is 6 to 7 days, my dear children, you can give to inorganic, but make sure you are strong at any two things. Okay, any two things very well, any two basically in general. Now talking about physics, again class 11 would be requiring more days, so I'd say 14 days you can give to it. Class 12th could be around 12 days, 12 to 13 days, giving 27 days. So from starting from tomorrow, so whenever this video is going to be released, I think only 26 days are going to be left, which is why you can reduce the time to probably 11 days up over here. 11 days up over here, giving you a total of 25 days. Within 25 days, I hope you could be completing at least a bit of it. At least you have a plan, my dear children. You're not stranded now. You are not stranded. You have a plan. Here also, instead of 6 to 7 days, I'd say it would be around 4 to 5 days that you would be having for inorganic to finish. Okay, please have this plan in your head and go forward, my dear children. Now you know how to tackle it, and I'm pretty sure you are going to do it in the best of the ways. So make sure you remember all of this thing, you sleep properly, you set a target for the next day, test yourself in every 3 days. You can use our mock test, also the 5 full-length mock tests that you are having. It will be really beneficial for you, and refer to the notes, or you can refer to the one shot. And with that, I'm completing the video, and I just want to say one thing, that is all the best to all my future doctors out there. And thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also share it to your friends. And if you're in to take up this challenge of studying NEET, okay, religiously for these many days, let me know in the comment section by saying that I am in. Wishing you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.